Hi everyone, welcome to Tuesday Tea Story. Today we're talking about black tea. So last week we talked about green tea, the completely unoxidized style of the tea leaf. And this week we're going to go to the complete opposite and talk about the fully oxidized leaf, which is black tea. And black tea is the tea that everyone really knows and loves the most in the West because the British culture of tea was created around black tea. And so your Earl Grey, your chai, your British breakfast, Irish breakfast, all the breakfast teas are black teas. Black teas are known for taking milk and sugar really well. That's what they're grown for, especially in the British tradition. When they create black tea, they first harvest the leaf and then it goes through the withering process. And then they break up the cell structure in order to allow the oxygen in. And then the tea sets and oxidizes. And this oxidation process creates flavors that we all know and associate with the taste of tea. So a lot of that has to do with the tannins that are created in the oxidation process. It's worth knowing about the word black tea that there is an ancient style of tea in the East, in China, that is describing a post-fermented tea that we know is like a pu'er or a liu bao or a heicha, and that is called traditionally black tea. So there's a bit of confusion around the word, but for all intents and purposes, the word black tea that we use in the West is what the world uses to describe what we know of as black tea. So health benefits of black tea are specific to bone health, eyesight, really good for Parkinson's disease, also good for the traditional benefits of tea like antioxidants, disease prevention, weight loss, skin health, etc., but maybe a little bit less so than the green teas where the oxidation hasn't happened, and so some of those vital compounds are still locked in the leaf. But there's so many different styles of black tea. We have one that's a wild black tea from Taiwan called Rhythm at Tea Huntress that's really uplifting and awakening. I find black teas to be really warming, really thermogenic, good for the metabolism. We have another one called Rewilding that's everybody's favorite. It's really sweet and juicy. It's a Dian Hong, which means it's a black tea or a red tea actually from Yunnan, China. The more British styles of black tea are the Assam, so from Assam, India, which has a real malty, thick flavor. And then the Ceylon, which is from Sri Lanka, which has a real lemony, light, aromatic kind of flavor. East African black teas like Rwanda, known for having a really strong color and really juicy flavor, really strong flavor. Kenyan black teas, there's so many different kinds. Kimun black teas, which are known for tasting a little bit, smelling like red wine. There's so many different styles to explore, but we'll go into more detail about black tea in future